Welcome to the team. Overworked and Underplayed is a not safe for work Dungeons and Dragons actual play podcast about a group of boss babes and boss bros breaking free from the world of corporate drudgery who find themselves transported to a strangely familiar place full of fantasy and magic. See attached for episode description and content warnings.
Oh, hey, Dawn. Where are you going? Everybody's headed to the main chamber. They're summoning us all there for, the tree ceremony thing.
Oh, dude, I'll be right there. I just needed to grab my rose quartz real quick.
Oh, all right. I feel that, I like your vibe. I don't want to harsh it. So I'll see you there, though, right? You're coming, right?
100%. I'll be, right there.
Rad.
Agent Yellow. Come in, Agent Yellow.
I bet. I'm so glad we got to use, these code names, even though we're, sisters. Can I, call you Agent Purple because you call me Agent Yellow?
Yeah, we're on the job. So, yeah.
Wow, it's, real. Okay, so here's the update. So, everyone went to dinner, and they fucking drugged those bitches. It was crazy.
Well, that's a felony.
Yeah. It was wild. So after that, they were going to meet at the tree, and it sounds really intense.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you for the update.
Yeah, we should definitely be aware of all of that.
Yes, I'm going to report this to the higher ups immediately. This is extremely concerning.
Yeah, it's crazy that not too long ago they were stealing staffs and stuff. They've come a long way, I feel.
You're right.
Maybe they're not the baddies that we thought they were.
I'll be the judge of that.
Sounds good. You're always the smarter one.
Thank you for the update.
You're welcome, Beans Fetch.
Beans.
Bye. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Greetings, my paid and unpaid interns. I'm Alex Capps, your DM or district manager, and this is Overworked and Underplayed's 1 year anniversary. Yay! So if you've been following us since the very beginning, we want to take this time to thank you for still sticking around and listening. And if you just found us, we love you too. You're also important, and tell your friends.
Yes.
Today's icebreaker: what has been your character's favorite moment from the last year?
What up? It's your boy Marcel Hardy playing Richard Cox, a human consultant turned halfling bard who wholly believes it's better to be lucky than good, but it's best to be both. Richard's favorite moment over the past year has probably been just the amount of reference to soup. Just all of the things in the world that don't make sense. Why is there no soup?
Particularly Amy and sauce.
Oh, God damn it.
I was God, I can't. I was thinking good soup this whole time.
That good soup. I'm sticking with it. It's been soup.
Yeah.
Of all of the foods that could exist in this world, why does every place we go to have soup? Marcel's favorite thing over the past year has just been all the time, when we do the episode recaps. I feel like we have just so much fun, that focus, just 10 minutes of just coming up with some 2-minute long just skit that we do.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Annalyn Hardy, and I play Taylor Jacobs, a centaur barbarian with a heart of gold. So my favorite moment of the podcast was when you introduced us to Tor. You just committed to him so deeply. Mm-hmm. I felt like I knew exactly who he was the entire time, and you didn't break from him at all. It was amazing. Yeah,
My lady.
Yes, exactly. When you were it actually hurts to do that voice, but you powered through anyway.
Yeah.
So that was amazing. And yeah, to echo what Marcel's saying, obviously recording is really fun, but also the circle backs on Patreon are super fun to record too.
Hi, everyone. I'm Katie, and I play Krystal, the drow druid with her very own MLM, Crystal Clarity. Sometimes and sometimes not hers. And my favorite moment is the moment when we had a discussion on whether or not it was weird to tie Krystal up.
No! Oh my God. That was something else.
It's all fun and games till someone breaks out zip ties.
Someone breaks out a zip tie.
That is one of my favorite ones. Not only to have like to listen to on the like playbacks, but also like I felt like I had the best time being the character that everybody is everybody's problem. So that was a lot of fun. And also, if you guys don't know, I'm the editor of the Circlebacks on Patreon, so I enjoy listening to those so much. They're crazy.
Hey, I'm Margie. I play Amy Ann Amanda, a basic B, rough and tumble human fighter with a freshly minted dentistry degree. There are so many fun memories. I'll give you Marjorie's fun memory of the campaign. When Jimmy had his elaborate plan to steal the staff thing.
Right off the bat.
Just out of the gate. Like, he just committed to that. He had no idea what he was doing. I loved it so much. I feel like that kind of set the flavor for the rest of the campaign. Where we're just going to do a bunch of dumb stuff with no, not thinking through what it is we're trying to do even. So I really enjoyed that. That was really fun.
Hi, I'm Tyler. I play Bentley, the IT paladin. And my favorite moment, I'm going to give 2, maybe 3. I don't know. I can't really decide. What was his name again? Sundrop was a good moment.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Negotiating to get everyone out of prison, and then Richard being like, nah, not worth it. That was also pretty funny.
Hey, it worked out, didn't it?
Somehow. Only because we had to get reunited.
I have another favorite moment that's reserved for a combat encounter that hasn't happened yet because we haven't had combat at all this campaign. So this is where I'd put my favorite moment if we had
There's been
one.
like 3 rounds of combat, okay?
Yeah, Krystal killed a bear.
What do you mean? What
We
about
fought the robots.
when Taylor got an arrow in her ass?
And if you've been listening this long, you know who I am. So my favorite moment, oh man, there's been some really good, there's been some bangers. Specifically, like, you guys going to the dark web, splitting the party, one of you gets possessed by a demon, you begin fighting but with each other while also simultaneously avoiding a combat encounter. And I did none of it.
Hey listeners, this show is made possible by the support of our awesome patrons. In addition to a thank you for their support, our patrons get an ad-free listening experience and access to exclusive bonus content. In the weeks between episodes, our patrons are getting an extra show where we recap episodes and talk about some of our favorite moments. For more details about what you can get by supporting us on Patreon, check us out at patreon.com/ownuppod.
When we last left off, you guys were the guests of honor for the orchard. And you guys got to know the boss behind the orchard a little better. You had some good food, and you took a little nap.
A non-consensual nap.
Non-consensual.
Yeah. Unplanned.
Yep.
And so, as we open...
Ah, shit. Most of y'all got roofied.
You got roofied, too. You just got forcibly roofied instead of subtly roofied.
We had spells put on us.
Is overtly roofied?
Y'all ate roofied food. There's a difference.
You ate the food, too.
Well, thank you, Paladin
You did
Resistance.
eat the food.
I say Richard should wake up first because this is not his first encounter of being
Oh.
roofied.
Oh, interesting.
Good
Little
point.
character development, huh?
Yeah.
Building up that
No, I'm
tolerance,
pretty sure he's
bud.
definitely brought
You're
that
gonna
up
be
before, 'cause I
immune.
remember that.
Maybe your metabolism's so quick because you're so small, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we'll say it was one of those reasons. And Richard, you wake up, and it's cold and dark.
Is it so dark that I can't see? Or
Yeah,
just...
you can't. There's like faint hints of gray in the darkness, and you hear the sound of water dripping.
No.
And as you feel the floor feels very cold and very damp. What do you do?
He starts waving his arms to see if there's anything like close to him that he can touch, and then he's gonna be like, "Is anybody else in here?"
Okay, so as you reach around, you feel what appear to be cold stone walls. And
From his arm?
Yeah.
Like, that's how
just
wide
on one
it is?
side.
Okay.
Okay, I was going to say, they put him in a
You
coffin.
so you reach out on one side and you feel a wall. You reach out on the other side and you feel nothing. So if you continue like kind of walking around feeling, you'd feel you're probably in about like a 5x8 cell.
Okay.
And as
Practically palatial.
As you reach the front, you feel the cold steel of metal bars.
He starts shaking them.
It's just rattling.
It rattles a little bit,
Yeah.
but you don't really feel anything. And as you call out into the darkness, I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
25, bitches.
10.
16.
That was a 19 plus 3, so 22.
Okay, so Taylor Jacobs, your eyes slowly crack back open, and you feel very drowsy, but you also feel very, very
Krystal's the drow.
cold.
She wipes the drool off her face.
And
A 5 by she. No. Sorry.
so her cell's gonna be a little bigger,
Okay.
just a little
Sounded
bit.
like
though.
that's
Not
me.
much bigger.
We're all separated?
Yes,
Oh no.
and you hear like almost like an echo, like a faint echo in the distance of Richard saying,
Is anybody else in here?
Yeah, she's gonna yell back and be like, Richard, where the fuck are we?
and Richard,
This is not work appropriate.
you hear a faint noise come back, but you can't really make it out.
Okay, hearing a noise, he's like, wait a minute, we have something for this. And he's going to try to use his bracelet.
Okay. So you touch your finger to the bracelet. You try to reach Taylor.
Taylor is the first person he tries to reach.
Okay. So Taylor, you hear a faint buzzing sound in your head, and it's kind of staticky, but you can hear Richard.
Taylor, are you there? It's very dark in here. I can't see anything.
Yes, same. Has anyone else woken up yet?
I don't think so.
We were fucking drugged.
This world and their drugs.
I think we need to keep making a lot of noise to try and wake everyone else up, and then maybe also get the attention of Mike Chef so we can figure out what he wants and then get the hell out of here.
That makes sense. Is it dark where you are? Can you hear anything?
So Taylor Jacobs, as you look out, you can see a little bit more than Richard can, and it appears that you're in some kind of a cave network. Like these cells don't appear to be like in a building of some kind.
Okay, she's gonna communicate that. Does she have any weapons with her anymore?
You don't see any of your weapons.
Does Richard still have the fanny pack?
The fanny pack is missing.
Okay.
No.
Can he pat his pockets and things and see?
Yeah,
He's
you're
looking for
pretty.
a cell phone.
Your cell phone is also missing.
Those sons of bitches.
What are the bars made out of?
Steel. Yeah, iron. It would probably be iron.
She wants to like try and smash them down, but she knows she'll hurt herself, so she's not going to. She's just gonna make a fuss. And just
Okay.
yell as loud as she can.
And then Richard's gonna be like, try to do what Amy Ann did, and just be, Bentley.
Oh God,
Via the bracelet?
Bentley. Since you rolled the next highest, you startle awake, and your hands are still gripping like you have your weapons.
I feel like
and-
Bentley always startles awake now.
Yeah. And you jump up and you basically sense the same thing, that you're in some kind of a cave system.
I'm guessing I don't actually have my weapons.
Yeah, your weapons, like you grip like your weapons because they were just in your hand, and you find there's nothing.
Do I have anything on me? Am I still
So
wearing
your
my necklace?
armor's still on.
Okay. Am I still wearing my necklace?
Yes.
Okay, so I've got the dagger necklace.
Nice.
He's like, I'm gonna shank someone.
That's 100%
Welcome to
like
prison.
All right.
I 100% pull that out, and I'm gonna kind of feel around. You said there's bars, so I
Yeah.
assume I also feel the bars.
Yeah.
I'm going to make an attack roll and attempt to smite work on inanimate objects. Let's find out.
Okay. While you're doing that, Amy Ann and Krystal, both of you
Mhm.
wake up next.
Oh, what the heck?
So Krystal can see perfectly.
Yeah.
So, because she has dark
And
vision.
you two find yourself in the same cell.
Krystal. Oh, okay. So I don't see you.
Is it because
but-
I latched onto her arm and let go?
Maybe.
She's so strong.
Hello? Hello?
Hey,
Krystal,
Amy,
where are you?
Amy Ann, I'm next to you.
Oh, okay.
And like
I can't
Crystal's
see.
like, why are you?
I can't see. It's too dark.
I
in here.
can't.
Is it like so dark?
dark.
I
Yeah,
can't
it's
see?
very dark.
Okay.
Like Krystal, you can barely see.
Do you have a
understand.
light? Is there
I
light?
can see in. Huh?
Is there a light? Do you have a lighter or something?
You know what? I can. If you want. I think I can. Question mark.
Yeah, I wonder how we got in here. Oh,
So I'm gonna
Mike
cast
Chef
dancing
drugged
lights.
us.
Yep.
Dancing lights.
We really did get the
Yeah.
chef special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure this is just like part of their like initiation. Like I'm not worried about it, but I would like to see.
Crystal's
Yeah.
like, I was at a sorority once. This is
I'm
all
gonna.
standard.
I'm gonna.
All right. So Krystal,
No, I am gonna cast.
what is
dancing
your?
lights.
Hold on. What is your focus?
What do you mean?
Like your arcane focus? What do you cast your spells through?
Your sunglasses, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it is my sunglasses.
Are they on your head?
Yeah. Marcel's like telling, he's like,
Yes.
So you check.
and
They're not there.
I want to say they are. Well,
blue
damn. Okay. I'm sorry. I was gonna see if I could get us some lights, but apparently I'm being told by my DM that I can't do that.
I don't know. Are you okay, Krystal? You're talking nonsense. Are you still feeling drugged from?
No, I feel pretty great,
Okay.
actually. I'm just like, I'm not
DM.
worried. This
Okay.
seems...
Okay.
Oh, okay. We're going super meta with this.
Well, okay.
No,
Do you
like,
see
I
a
can
door?
see-
Like,
yeah, there's
can
a
you
door.
see in here? Okay.
It's kind of dim in here, and
Here,
but
take my
I
hand
still
and
can
show
see.
me to the door.
Yeah.
Maybe I can open it.
So I'm gonna take Amy Ann over to the door and let her see if she can open it.
Yeah. So what do I feel? So
You feel iron bars.
okay, any give it all.
They wiggle a little bit.
Okay,
but
she's gonna try as hard as she can to figure out if it's
Okay.
a push or a pull.
Then okay, so it's probably gonna be a push.
Okay, she's gonna try push as hard as she can to try and
Okay, make
open
me a
it.
strength, or make me an athletics check. Yeah,
21.
does not budge.
This is. I don't think we're getting out the normal way, Krystal. This is on here tight.
I'm sure if we just wait, they'll probably start explaining stuff to us. So it's not like I don't understand. Like there's no need to freak out. They seem
Okay.
like pretty cool people.
I mean, the food was really good. Are you hurt
really
at
good.
all? Are you okay?
No, I'm totally fine.
Okay.
I think that they're just probably being like, cautious. Like
Okay.
I would be too.
Krystal did something like this for one of her retreats.
We're
We're gonna have really unplug.
Yeah. So she also
She read that shared trauma was like a good bonding
Bonding, yeah,
mechanism,
it
and
is.
she's
It's
like, "Oh, these
corporate
people are
building.
gonna buy so
Yeah.
much stuff from me
It's
if I
corporate
like
team
stress
building.
them out first."
Oh,
I mean, that's the whole concept of an MLM is to really stress out the people that you ask to buy it. Anyway, moving on.
Oh, that's okay. So can I want to pat down myself. I don't have any weapons
Yeah, same
generally,
thing.
but do I have my backpack anymore?
Your backpack is missing.
Okay. Do I have all my jewelry and stuff still on?
Your jewelry's still on.
Okay, so I have my brass knuckles then.
Oh.
Make a sleight of hand check. They'll see if they found them wherever you. I don't
Okay.
know
Well,
where you had them.
I keep them on like to go on
No, I got
with my
you, but
rings.
sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Quick question: Why would they take my sunglasses? I'm stuck on that.
You don't know.
No.
Maybe they just really liked the look.
7.
If they
Okay,
broke
so
my
you
sunglasses, I'm gonna be
realized that the
pissed.
brass knuckles are gone.
Oh man.
Bentley.
All right, so I want to feel around. Does the door move when I push on it?
I mean, it jiggles a little bit.
Is it like locked with like a chain and a padlock, or like how's it?
No, it looks like it's got an internal locking mechanism.
It looks like it's got an internal locking mechanism. All right, so I looked it up. Regular smite does nothing. I have thunderous smite. So would you allow me to try and smite
You are
the
not
lock?
thunderous smiting the door open.
Damn it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
I'm all for rule of cool. But here's the deal. In the cell you're in, if you were to do that, you're also going to be like permanently deaf for the next 3 episodes.
Might be
shit.
worth it. I mean, we have the magic bracelets for
We're
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
talking. I don't need.
Yeah.
I don't need hearing.
Bentley just
He doesn't wanna
yells
talk
through the
to
bracelet
every-
because he doesn't
any
realize
other
how
people.
loud he's being. So yeah, you're not really getting anywhere there. So we cut
Damn,
back
well-
to Richard.
Okay.
You doing anything else, or what are you?
Richard is going to go back to his 3-day, 2-day, whatever, how long the weekend was training and try to cast some spells. And they're not going to work because he had a cell phone with him and that
Yeah.
was his focus. And he's like, man, I thought I really had this.
All right, Taylor Jacobs.
Taylor's still making a fuss. She's trying to get Mike Chef's attention.
So she's just at the door. Let me out.
Exactly.
Okay.
She's like full
Are
blown.
there any
meltdown.
rocks or anything?
Okay, so what I'm gonna say is, you don't find any rocks,
Okay.
but you faintly hear the sound of Taylor Jacobs like in the distance, like yelling, "Let me out!"
Oh no. Do you hear that? That's Taylor.
Oh yeah, she's probably freaking out. Hey Taylor. And she's like tapping her wrist like for that like friendship bracelet
Uh-huh.
for Taylor. She's like Taylor. Taylor.
Krystal,
they trapped us in here. She's like, it's this moment Krystal realizes that Taylor's claustrophobic.
Oh,
She's like, Taylor, it's fine. They're probably just like, making sure that we're cool. Like, it's fine.
Krystal, I don't have any nose candy and I'm freaking out.
It's fine. It's fine. Just take some breaths. they're probably gonna let us out. They're probably just making sure we're cool. Like, this is probably.
I don't
just
think
part
they're
of
making
their-
sure we're cool. I think we need to interpret this as them not being cool.
This could be a lot worse. Like, they could have done something really weird to our food instead of just knocking us out. Like, it's totally fine. Like, you know, like, I've taken some girls on some retreats, and this was part of the training. So, like, I'm sure this is part of it. So it's totally fine. Just take some deep breaths, do some meditation, revisit that rage room experience that you had, or don't. I'm not actually sure what happened there. But, like, you just need to breathe, girl. Like, it is okay.
Taylor's gonna like do the breathing thing.
Do the breathing thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then she just lets her inner rage just burn inside her.
Oh dear.
to come
That's not
out.
what Krystal was hoping would happen.
She's controlling her
Yeah.
rage.
Hey, that's a check. You picked it
Yeah.
up. You picked it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're right there.
And then like she's like, okay, so we have Krystal's like, we have Richard and we have Bentley. Amy Ann, you want to try to talk to Bentley and I'll
Yeah.
try and talk to Richard?
Yeah, Bentley. Can you hear me? Are you here? You okay?
Could we join a conference call? Does this thing conference call?
yeah,
And
we
she
can all
like
get
grabs
on.
all of the beads all at once and she's like, everybody.
Yeah, they can all hear you.
Oh, sweet. It does do conference call.
Katie is grabbing her own wrist.
Sorry. I need the literal interpretation of this. Okay, guys, it's fine. We're all fine, right? You're okay. Everybody's awake, right? I'm sure this is just part of this, like their weird orientation thing. We've been through weirder orientations. So, Richard, help.
So as y'all are having this conversation, you all hear a loud click.
Oh, look, they're probably letting us out now. See, I told you guys it was
and
fine.
you
And she
hear
goes to
the
the door.
creaking of the door as it slowly
Get behind me, Krystal. Get behind me.
opens itself.
She does that, yeah.
Okay.
Taylor's gonna run into the direction where she heard Richard.
Okay.
Oh wait, are you saying all the doors opened?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Our doors
Yeah.
open?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna push.
Oh
the
wait,
door
no,
open
I
then.
can see.
Oh,
I'm
well,
not gonna
then
get behind
Okay,
you.
well,
yeah, I'll
but
go in
I
front.
can't protect you.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
You can. You'll just
She's like,
walk
no,
with your arms in
you
front of me.
run into walls and stuff, and I'll tell you right before you get to them.
I'll put my hand on your back and like,
Okay.
then like squeeze your shoulder.
So
Okay, to
as
make
you
sure.
all, so you all are leaving your cells.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
as you step out into the corridor, wall sconces light up faintly and produce dim light all the way down the corridor as you
Oh.
see this, what appears to be a cavern tunnel snaking its way through the ground.
So because there's a dim light, now I can see perfectly fine.
Yes.
So
I'm gonna grab one of those sconces if I can.
No, these are like built into the
Oh,
wall kind of
yeah.
things.
Crystal's like, I got this.
She
Like
just
I can
snaps
see.
one off.
Yeah.
So you actually, that's funny. You snap one off and it immediately stops working.
Oh well, throw it down.
So Krystal just starts walking. She's like perfectly calm, not worried about any of this.
Krystal, wait
And
for me,
she's
please.
just- yeah, she just walks down the hallway. Like she's like, "Hey guys, can you guys?" And she starts like, she's like, "Can you guys hear me?" She's not using the bracelets. She's like actually talking out loud. And she's like, "If you guys are in the hallway, like where I can see, so if you just wait, I'll catch up to you guys." And she's 0% phased. If they leave, she's fine with it. If they don't leave, it's
All right,
also
so what
cool.
is everyone doing?
Can I see everyone now?
No. What I'll say is just for the sake of us not taking like 3 hours for
To
you guys
navigate
to like
tunnels.
navigate a tunnel, because you guys have the bracelets
Mhm.
still and you're able to like you're all awake. You
So, like,
guys are
air
able
tags?
to meet up. Yeah.
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 Bentley's gonna be
Air
like, all right,
tags.
so clearly these
Exactly.
weren't working before when I thought they were working. Yeah,
do you
we
mean?
need to get
Oh.
our shit and leave because this dude is a fiend, a devil. So yeah, I
that's
wanna leave.
racist.
I don't care.
What? He seemed so nice. Like this is just like
Nice
she
people
should-
He'll
don't steal
seem
your
nicer
shit.
when
I'm
he's
sure.
dead or far away from us.
When
I'm
you say
sure
so,
this is
Richard's
fine.
gonna be like, when you say devil, do you mean like Matt Damon?
No, like actual devil, not like wannabe devil.
I don't understand.
Why would they do this to
So-
us?
so
Why? What would
My
they-
understanding, because I used my divine whatever since before, he didn't ping. Different kind of thing. This dude actually has an evil aura around him. Seems like an actual devil. There's a voice that came in my head and said, "Oh, he's a fiend." So to
But
me,
we saw Matt Damon's face look like a devil.
yeah, but apparently I don't know all the rules.
Okay.
It's
fair
just
enough,
an
fair
ability that I've gained. You can trust me or not. It's up to you.
enough. I mean, I don't like either one of them, so I mean,
Yeah.
okay. So we got to find our stuff.
Apparently, he's a different kind. I don't know. Maybe it's more powerful.
Could you use that to figure out where he is so we can go get our stuff back?
I mean, it's got a range, it feels like. I mean, I can try. I guess I'd burn one more divine sense. That's my third one out of my 4 that I have.
Jeez.
Can we have a sense of how long it's been that we've been knocked out?
You're underground, so it could have been 10 minutes, it could have been hours. No need to take this offline. Overworked and Underplayed will circle back after these messages.
So I think, guys, this is probably just an initiation thing. We probably just have to find our way to the end of this thing. They'll all be waiting, and they'll give us a weird glass of wine and light some candles, and it'll be fine, and then we'll be in.
Can
definitely
Richard?
don't
Are you
Our
reading my
photos.
notes?
No.
No. So as you guys are walking, you hear what appears to be chanting in the distance.
Krystal was right on the move. Crystal's like, see, guys, I told you. And she just walks straight down towards the chanting.
You're gonna say something?
Yeah,
Richard?
Richard's like, can he conference call the 3 people that are not Krystal?
Yes.
So rude.
So
No.
he's gonna conference call. I'm like, guys, like, I think she's like delusional again. Like, I think this is her just trying to accept things.
She's drank the Kool-Aid.
That's a good point, Richard. Maybe we should just go with the flow because it seems like there's probably only one way out of here anyway, and she seems pretty relaxed. So I don't know.
That's kind of the opposite of what I was going with, but sure, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, what should we do, Richard?
Guys,
Yeah?
Crystal's walking off and she notices that they haven't come with her, and she's like, they're all looking at each other, staring intently
Yeah.
and not saying anything. And she picks up her bracelet. She's like, come on. Let's go. It's fine. It is totally
But
fine.
what if it's not Krystal?
What do we have to lose? We're in a tunnel underground. What else are we supposed to go back the way we came from and hang out in the
we
cell?
have to go.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll just go. They'll give us, like I said, it's probably like Boone's Farm that they're going to hand us. They're going to hand us some wine, and they're probably going to be dressed in cloaks. It's probably it's probably just some sort of weird initiation shit.
You know what?
let's
It's
just go.
probably fine. We'll go. I'll stab him. We'll get our ship back and leave.
What are you going to
Thing, so
stab him with,
this,
Bentley?
This. I'm holding, I'm
He
holding
holds
a
up
dagger.
a dagger.
Oh, you have a dagger?
Yeah.
Oh, so
So Taylor's gonna be like to only Bentley, I'm gonna help you get close enough.
Okay, cool.
Crystal's walking. She's
Richard
done.
is defeated and follows.
All right, so Krystal and Richard, since y'all are at the front, you guys find at the end of this corridor, you do see light in the distance, and you see a table with 5 robes on it, including one that is exceptionally large.
It's a horse plate.
Yeah.
No horse blanket.
Like it looks like it was stitched together at the last second.
What do the robes look like?
It's just like a white linen robe.
See, guys, I told you. She walks up, she takes a robe, she puts it on.
Is there any way to test these to see if there's something wrong with them?
I mean, you could detect magic on them if you have that.
I don't.
Crystal does, but she literally is not bothered.
Yeah, because Krystal's psychopath.
So,
Can
You
she
guys-
look for any kind of written weirdness?
I mean,
on-
you look, it's just basic linens.
Okay. All right.
So you guys put them on?
No.
Yeah.
Crystal does.
I'm not going to.
100%.
All right.
I'll drape it over my arm.
Okay, so as you guys get closer and closer, you hear a large number of people in the room chanting, "One of us, one of
Taylor
us."
Put it
takes the
on.
robe back
One
off.
of us."
Two opposite people.
Yeah.
Taylor takes hers off, Amy, and puts hers on.
Crystal continues walking.
Wait,
Do we see the people chanting?
You don't see them yet.
Does Crystal?
I mean, that's just the law of the universe.
Crystal,
Every action
you're
has a
getting
reward.
closer.
Okay.
Wait, so Taylor's not going to do this to make her client happy?
Who's more important? Who's more important, the client or the newfound friendship you have with Bentley?
Oh, love that.
That is really good.
Or at least you believe friendship.
Right. Well, he did say
Perceived.
friend. I think that she's starting to become more of her own person. So
Okay.
I think also she thinks that we're probably going to die here. So I think she's going to try and resist.
So as you guys enter the room, you find this massive chamber, and you see lots of seats, like almost like balconies, with like probably about 100 members of the orchard, like all sitting there and chanting, and they appear to be channeling some kind of magical energy.
Oh, guys, this is where we get our spirit names.
And you see at the very back of the room
No, that was with the logs.
a massive tree that is growing up out of this cavern and appears to be like breaking through to the surface. And you see as there's moonlight filtering down around the trunk of the tree down into this cavern. And like right at the very front of it, you see a podium, and Mike Chef is standing at the podium. In front of it is a table with all of you guys' weapons and other items.
Taylor's gonna sprint to the table.
Can Krystal try and stop her in the like put her hand out just so she's like just be cool and just walk.
Yeah, you can try. So make a persuasion check.
She's just asking her to be cool, just like not.
Ooh, that's a good one with advantage because you are Krystal and you are asking Taylor. I feel like that's like Taylor's dream is for Krystal to be needing her to do something. I don't know, because you're like a fangirl, right?
That one was a bust.
But you gotta do what you gotta do.
Annalyn is furious, but
also a bust.
it makes sense.
She didn't work.
What'd you get?
It was a 8.
Okay.
It wasn't
I will
good.
say, if she made it an emotional, like if they made eye contact and junk, Taylor probably is like,
Okay.
Just like slow down. I'm not asking you to not go to the table. I'm just like, be cool. This is like a moment. Like we're in a moment. This
yeah,
is
I think this
people's
is the moment before we get fucking annihilated by these people.
I'm pretty sure they're just asking us to join their club.
Yeah, it's called a fucking cult, and they drugged us and put us in prison.
We don't have to believe the crap they're
Welcome,
saying.
friends, as Mike Chef addresses you as he notices you've walked into the main chamber. Thank you for joining us on this most joyous of occasion.
You're welcome.
Do devils have friends?
I don't know. Why don't you ask one?
That was Bentley asking.
Oh,
He's gonna say whatever he needs to
Mike
say.
Chef's just going to ignore that. And he says, all of you are gathered here today to witness these 5 travelers who have a decision.
I'm not ready to get married.
Amy Ann gets inspiration.
He did try to get you to wear white.
I know.
He's gonna marry all.
All
Maybe
signs point to
maybe instead of a
marriage.
cult,
Okay.
it's
That
just a
does
really.
happen.
Maybe they're just really into polygamy and they're all married to Mike.
So he says,
Krystal's less excited about this.
he
now.
says, step forward.
I mean, you wanted to be a real housewife.
Oh, Lord.
True.
That's why he asked you what your dream was. He already knew you just wanted to be.
Okay, so what? Krystal's attention's back on
So
Mr. Mike.
Mike Chef says, step forward, my new acolytes, and make your decision. Do you wish to learn who you truly are? Or do you wish to cling to these artificial trappings surrounding you now?
Krystal steps forward immediately and is like, "Yeah,
How close is he to the table?
So he's probably about 15 feet from the table.
She also knows she needs her sunglasses back, and she sees them on the table. So
Yeah.
she steps up.
Okay,
No
so
problem.
she steps up.
She doesn't also like. You can say yes to joining a cult. I'm sure that in in the human world, like joining a cult, there's no like actual contract. You can leave at any time, except for all the peer pressure and emotional trauma that you are
Right.
given. In this one, I don't know. Like there may be some more, but that's all she's thinking she's signing up for is like she could just bail at any time.
That's awesome.
So Richard is going to ask, so you're saying we can either take one of these white robes or we can get our stuff back? Like we don't, like it's either or?
I thought we'd get them both back.
Well, that's what Richard's asking.
Oh,
Yes, you must discard all that makes this current husk you to become the new you.
but
The
what if I need my
better you.
sunglasses?
So the better us can't have the old stuff?
You must.
What's gonna happen to our stuff if we join the cult?
and
gonna
he
throw it out or
he
something?
points over to like a giant furnace.
Yeah.
He's like, we throw it all in the furnace.
Bentley's like slowly making his way over to the table.
Taylor's just gonna straight up be like, I don't think that this whole thing is for me, but thank you for the invite.
Do you have a pamphlet?
Yes. Do you have any reading material for Amy?
Can we? Like,
Because last time I should have asked for a pamphlet and I didn't, so I want to
And you
make
see as
sure.
Mike Chef turns to one of his people, goes, did you not give him the pamphlet? You were supposed to. I specifically, I said trifold pamphlets. It's not that. I'm so sorry. We did not get the pamphlets to you in time. Do you have any further questions?
Well, I'm not going to make any decisions before I read the pamphlet. I have all my good toothbrushes in there. I don't want you to burn it.
Make a persuasion check.
yeah, I need my sunglasses. They're a medical requirement. Can I get an accommodation?
16.
go get the damn pamphlets. So you see as he sends one guy off, and you see a stairwell behind the tree that goes up, and then you see light coming from it. So you would assume that's the way in and out of here. And he says, well, while we're waiting.
So again, my sunglasses are a prescription, so I need them like medically. Like they're a requirement that I have, and so I can see. Can I have those back?
Fine, take your sunglasses.
Awesome, thank you. And she just puts them right on her forehead, like right on the top of her head. She doesn't put them on.
All right, is anyone else doing anything?
Yeah, I'm still making my way towards the table.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
How long does it?
So I would say you get about 5 feet from the table, and he says, oh, hold on, friend. What's your decision?
I'm gonna turn to him and look at him and be like, "This," and I'm gonna throw my dagger at him.
So Taylor's gonna see that and book it also as support.
Okay,
Krystal is very shocked.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I got a natural 20, bitches.
Nice.
That's appropriate. Okay, anybody have a 20 or higher? Okay, so Taylor Jacobs is at the top. Does anybody have a 15 to a 19?
I have a 17.
Does anybody have a 10 to 15? What do y'all have?
11.
Hey.
Who wants to go
Twins.
first?
Twinsies.
You want me? What do you want to
Sure,
roll?
you can go
Let
first.
me go. Okay, Amy Ann.
All right, and then what did Krystal get?
4.
Perfect. So
Perfect.
you're going
That makes
last.
sense.
It does
Yeah,
make
it
sense.
does.
That's why I didn't like try and burn anything because I was like, she doesn't want to do this anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Bentley, because you are starting the whole thing off,
Nice.
you are going to be the only one acting during the surprised round.
Okay.
So go ahead. What is your action?
So
So you're
can I do my
throwing your
bonus
dagger.
action first?
Huh?
Can I do my bonus action first?
No, you started this by saying you're throwing your dagger.
Well,
so
I
you
want.
are in
I
the
feel like this
action
is
of
how
throwing
there's
your dagger.
hundreds of people watching this go down.
Can I cast a spell to empower the dagger while I'm throwing it?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to bonus. It's a bonus action spell. It's Divine Favor. It doesn't require any components beyond verbal and semantic.
Okay.
So what it does is it's concentration up to a minute. My attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage
Okay.
on
You
hit.
track that.
Yeah, cool. And I'm gonna do an attack roll by throwing the dagger, which I think
Okay.
uses dexterity. Yeah, which isn't good, so I might miss by a mile.
That's what the omen dice are for.
Ooh, yeah. Can I burn an omen dice and try and get this to hit?
Sure.
Just for the memes.
Oh, this is great. Y'all are going to a combat encounter and have 4 bad omens.
That checks out.
It's fine. So, yeah, that's an 11, but I have a -2 to dex, so that's a 9.
So, yeah, no, that
This
is a
won't
dex.
Go very far
Wow.
anyway.
Okay, so you throw your dagger, and because it's on a chain, like because it's on a necklace,
It
it just flings, like it flies right past Mike Chef and like buries itself into the bark of the tree. And you hear all the cultists stop and just
that might have been bad.
That might have been bad.
and Mike, you notice though that Mike didn't even flinch.
Yeah, of course he didn't,
And he said,
because he knew I was going to miss.
well, that's not a very nice thing to do there now, is it, friend?
I don't make a habit of being friends with devils that drug me. Or, sorry, not drug me, cast spells on me to put me to sleep.
So, the way surprised order works, everyone has the surprised condition. So we go all the way to the bottom and then back up at the top. Taylor Jacobs. Oh, are you doing anything else with your turn? You still have movement and free action.
Yeah, I want to move over towards the table. That
Yeah.
way, I probably can't free action grab my 2 weapons, so I'll probably have to do that next turn.
I mean, you can interact with one object.
Oh, so I'll free action grab the sword with my holy symbol on it.
So you go to grab the sword, and your hand goes right through the table.
Oh, fucking hell.
Your weapons are not right there.
I'm guessing I can't look
But you
around
notice
fast.
that the other table with all the other items are still like in place. So it looks like it was just your weapons that were
Of course.
illusory.
Of course.
I want you to make a perception check.
Okay.
And then Taylor Jacobs, it is your turn.
She's gonna fly into a rage
Okay.
and try and tackle him to the ground.
That's a 13 perception.
Okay, so a 13. You quickly scan the room, and you see the rack with your weapons is over by the furnace, which is about 25 feet away.
Cool.
Wow, he fully expected Bentley to go for it.
Yeah,
Like,
he was pretty on to Bentley because his ping did let him know that Bentley was like
Oh,
Bentley was hunting him. So he looks, he's like, "You think this is my first rodeo?"
It'll be your last.
They have
Taylor,
rodeos in this universe?
You charge.
That's wild.
The horse
Yeah.
girl is intrigued.
Taylor rears up when she
Yeah.
hears rodeo.
So you charge. So I'm gonna say because you're charging and you're gonna tackle, I'm gonna give you an attack with advantage.
Because she's so large, right?
Yes, because she went
She
into a
is large.
rage.
So she grew also.
I was joking.
So that's an 11.
Okay, so 11. So then he's gonna try. He's gonna also oppose it with athletics, and he got more than an 11. And so you like charge him, and as you get and you like wrap up on him, he is very sturdy.
Fine.
And he said, "Miss Jacobs, I thought we were gonna be friends."
She's just going to be like, you're not my work friend.
All right, Bentley, it is now your turn again.
Cool. Bentley's gonna. I have 30 feet of movement, so I guess 25 feet over to the weapons rack.
Yeah, and the cultists are all just kind of standing around because they're like,
What do we do here?
normally people are really chill, like, and they're kind of scared of you right now because you just threw a dagger, like, they're
Into their sacred
non-violent.
tree.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
They didn't
So
realize
they're
I
not
was
gonna
aiming
step
at
in and
him.
help.
yeah, they think you just hate the tree.
Yeah, fuck nature.
So you grab your. Are you gonna?
Yeah, I'm gonna run over and grab my weapons.
Okay.
And I'll just burn a full action to grab them,
Okay, that's
and then
fine.
I'll spend 5 feet of movement
I
back
got you.
towards him.
All right, so Amy Ann.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my stuff and put my brass knuckles on. So that's my action.
I'm gonna
I
say
think.
that is because that's. I mean, it is 2 pieces, but it's 1 object. That's a free action.
I'm gonna put those on and see what is happening with Taylor. And it's like, whoa, let me help. And
Okay,
so I'm gonna run
say
over
you have
there.
enough movement. You could get within melee range.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm
Um,
gonna try to clock him.
Okay, so make an attack roll.
14.
So you swing and you make direct contact with his face,
Yeah.
and your hand kind of hurts. And he says, "You too, Miss Amy Ann? I thought we had something special."
We do, but you need to get your business model together. You can't even hand out some pamphlets.
That's why you're attacking him. You're
on
upset that he didn't get you.
All
today,
right,
Marjorie.
Richard. Yeah, don't forget Amy Ann's pamphlet. Richard, is now your turn.
I now picture
Oh, so
Amy Ann's dentistry office is just covered in pamphlets.
It is.
Not even just her business. She's got like other businesses in there, like
Takeout menus.
Yeah, I was gonna say Chinese food.
Well, this
menus.
is new just because the last time, they didn't warn us
She doesn't
anything
have a
about
digital
anything.
system.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
All right,
all
Richard.
So
hard
did he
copy
not take any
files.
damage?
No.
Okay. 14 didn't take damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, realistically, this is not a fight we're gonna win, but it's what Bentley would do.
Yeah.
Richard is going to move to get his things.
Okay.
So he's gonna, get his fanny pack, get his cell phone. I don't know what other items have been stolen from him, but he's gonna get all of his stuff.
Okay.
Be sure to get the dragon radar.
Yeah, that's
We
what I'm
didn't
saying.
know
Like
if he
all of
has
the
it on.
stuff that Richard had, which the dragon radar should have been in. I guess that would have been in his pocket. Yeah, so he's definitely getting the dragon radar.
Okay.
And so so that's what he's gonna do. He's going to see if the thing is in the room with us.
Okay. So you look at the Palm Pilot,
The
and
dragon radar.
a hand appears like almost like a hologram and points directly at the tree, and you see a little section of the tree where it's been carved out, and you see levitating in that space what appears to be a light bulb for a projector.
All right.
Hey.
If Richard has any movement left of his 25, he's gonna make his way towards the tree.
Okay. Are you doing it overtly or covertly?
Yeah, he's gonna do it covertly.
Okay. Make a stealth check,
Bentley's gonna come on the radio, grab my dagger.
and
out of
then
the tree.
it is his turn.
Okay, so stealth is a 16.
So you start making your way skulking over to the tree. It is now his turn. He is going to activate one of his abilities. And I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
16.
13.
18.
Richard got an 8.
26.
Nice.
Hey.
So you see as he closes his eyes, as you guys are like all around him, closes his eyes and he goes, yeah, that'll do.
Ew.
And you see as he begins
He's
his,
into it.
you
Yeah.
see as his form begins to shift, and you see his legs protrude from his back,
No.
and he begins turning into what appears to be a giant spider.
Oh no.
Oh, cool. We met one
Bentley.
of you guys.
You now have the frightened condition.
Who?
Oh, no.
Bentley, because he's afraid of
cool,
spiders.
cool.
Yeah.
I can't willingly walk towards him. That's fun.
Great.
And now, Krystal, it is your turn. As you just watched the cult leaders morph into a spider.
Yeah, but spiders are nice in this universe.
The ones that you've interacted with so far.
Yeah.
I forgot to attack.
Well, you
Hold
didn't.
on.
No, that's fine. I think
DM
what you
can't
did is
go
good.
back and do that. He's
Hold on,
not-
there's
Wow. Okay, well,
too
that
many
doesn't
dice.
matter because Taylor Jacobs does a 10 hit.
No.
Amy Ann
Mm-hmm.
does a 13 hit.
Does not.
Okay, so he throws 2 of his spidery legs at you, and you just barely are able to dodge both of them.
Nice.
Both of you are able to dodge them.
Man, it'd be a lot cooler if Amy Ann just blocked it with her brass knuckles. Didn't even flinch.
Like a fist
Oh.
bump.
Sure, we'll say Amy Ann used her brass knuckle to block the spider's sweep.
Can
attack.
Taylor have
Nice.
spun around and stopped it with one of her back hooves?
Sure.
Yeah. Love that.
You gotta animate it up, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
And then Krystal, it is now your turn.
Like, she's so frustrated and confused. She's like, this did not have to be this way, guys. Like, it did not.
Is she gonna start fighting us?
No,
Right? She's
Crystal's
gonna
not
blame
going to
us.
start fighting you guys, but she is going to blame you.
She wants to side with the spider demon.
Kind of.
He's a
'cause
devil, not a demon. Well, actually, I don't know if we know which one he is.
I don't know. I don't know what a fiend
Fiend,
is. So.
well, a fiend can be
Anyway,
either, I
sorry.
think.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Katie.
So Crystal's gonna pick up her little staff that she carries because she really just wanted her sunglasses, but the staff is kind of important too. And does she notice Richard move towards the tree? Because Richard didn't actually attack
Make a
Sure did.
perception
the
check.
spider. Okay, hold on.
What did you roll for stealth?
I think it was a 16.
That sounds right.
So he could be a demon or a devil.
The comment
Okay.
section is going to flame us if we get that wrong. But
Yeah, that's a 20.
God,
yeah,
nice.
so you definitely see Richard low, like he hunches down and he's slowly making his way over to the tree.
If you listen in to Richard's mind, like with the bracelet or whatever, it's like when Kronk from Emperor's New Groove, he's got the back of his mind.
yeah,
So since she doesn't really want to be involved in this now because it was cool and now it's not, she's gonna slowly she's gonna notice Richard, and since she doesn't really want to attack and it didn't go well for the last couple times she tried it, she's gonna follow Richard.
okay.
Kind of, and she's gonna back out of the situation. She's gonna go slowly.
And
she's gonna
so-
go kind of not sneakily, but she's not trying to draw attention to
Okay.
herself.
That's fine. So you're going to do that. And since you rolled high enough on your perception check, as his focus has turned to this encounter, you notice more and more of the cultists are disappearing from the stands.
Disappearing as in poof, or
Yeah.
disappearing as in
Like a
leaving.
poof. They're they're disappearing and dissipating.
Okay. She's getting more and more alarmed with the situation. She's not she's starting to realize that this is not a good situation and not a cool fun club she could join to make some extra money.
She thought it was a pyramid scheme, but really it was
she
Scientology.
thought it was a pyramid scheme. And it actually was a cult. And she's starting to realize that. So she is going to Yeah, she's gonna conference call in, and she's gonna be like, "Hey guys, I didn't want to believe you at first, but all the people are disappearing from the stands, so I think we should leave. Yeah, let's leave."
Yeah, we need to get what we came for first, though.
I agree, Krystal.
So she says that as
she's gonna-
you and Taylor, as Amy Ann and Taylor basically are holding spider legs in their
Yeah.
hands.
And Crystal's gonna use her entire movement speed to catch up to Richard.
And you're trying not to draw attention to yourself?
Correct.
Okay, I need you to make a stealth check.
It's when they never roll. I'm gonna burn my inspiration.
Richard did so good.
I know I'm about to screw you over so bad.
No.
That's a
no,
10.
No. Okay, I thought it was a nat 1.
No, it would have just been a 12.
So what's your
if
stealth?
My stealth is +3, so it's actually a 7.
Okay, so you take off and you're making a lot of noise as you do.
No.
But because he'll have to notice me before I catch up to Richard then.
So Mike Chef, with all his spider eyes, turns and he sees you and he's like, "Where is she going?" And
Honestly, I don't know.
And out of the corner of his eye, out of
So-
one of his eyes, he turns and he goes, Where are you off to, my little friend? Looking right at Richard.
Gratitude today keeps the haters away, and that's why we want to thank you for listening to Overworked and Underplayed. You just heard Alex Capps as our DM, Annalyn Hardy as Taylor Jacobs, Katie as Krystal 2.0, Marjorie as Amy Ann, Marcel Hardy as Richard Cox, and Tyler as Bentley. Episodes are edited by Marcel, and Circleback episodes are edited by Katie. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll circle back in 2 weeks on November 16th for the next episode. You can help us to get the word out by rating, reviewing, and subscribing wherever you listen to podcasts. You can also follow us on social at OwnUpPod. That's OWNUPPOD. Subreddit r/OwnUp.
Oh, can
Yeah.
you kind of see through it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. I'm going
So-
to keep my
Yeah.
clothes on.
Yeah.
You should keep
would
your
hope
clothes
so.
on.
Uh,
Krystal can see you if you undress.